Okay, hi Cheri. We're here with Cheri Christensen, who is part of our Texas Masters show. Thanks so much for joining us via Zoom today, Cheri.
Hi,
We're going to get
Elizabeth.
you to tell us something about these paintings that you did for Texas Masters.
Wonderful.
I'm going to
Great
zoom in
idea.
here so we've got a good video.
So that one is Spring Innocence. And I found him, I believe it was on Lower Crabapple. And my grandfather raised Hereford. Excuse me?
Lower Crabapple here in Fredericksburg?
Yeah, in Fredericksburg.
Oh,
he's a local calf, yeah. And my grandfather used to raise Hereford, so I was really, really happy to find some. And of course, that cute little calf. He's great.
Tell us, Cheri, one of the things people always ask us about your work is the lighting. They say, okay, how does she paint this in? Does she always get them backlit? It's about how you achieve these amazing lighting effects. And you oftentimes, well, I guess we'll get to that on one of the other paintings where you combine palette knife and brush. But tell us about like this little guy. I'm going to zoom in on his head. He's got all this amazing backlighting behind him. How do you do that? And that's kind of your trademark of your pieces that makes people so happy when they see it.
Well, good. I'm glad it makes them happy. I love backlighting, and I do a lot of photography, and I pick the time of day to actually go out and get it. I don't just rim light, anything. Color is reflective. The time of day, whether it's cloudy or sunny, everything affects it. So I'm looking for those nice sunny late afternoon days with that afternoon light coming in really low. And the fun part and challenging part is finding the animals during that time period. I know Fredericksburg pretty well, so I kind of know where to look, but a lot of them are free range. So, you don't always know if they're going to be there. So it's pretty exciting. It's kind of like, looking for models. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun part of my job.
That's fantastic. Well, this little piece, Spring Innocence, is a 16 by 16. So it's a perfect size that can fit just about anywhere. And then I'm going to get you to move on. We have a little smaller piece called Fredericksburg Fawn. It looks like you were very good at finding Fredericksburg models for this show. And this guy, I'm going to zoom in on him. And if you can tell us something about this little piece.
Sure. Again, I call that drive-by shooting with my camera, of course. Just going out, photographing when the light's going down. With the fawn, it's never anything I can plan. It's kind of like suddenly they're there and you've just got to shoot really quick. So I was really happy to catch him backlit like that. I also like to work with warm and cool colors to kind of give it that pop. It's not any special kind of paint. Well, it's gambling paint, which is special, but it's more just looking for warm and cool colors in my subject matter.
Yeah. So then this piece, Cheri, that I'm going to zoom over to, this is such a trademark Cheri Christensen piece. I love it. It looks like you've combined both palette knife and brushwork. It's just fantastically filled with paint. Tell us a little something about this one, the model and the technique.
Sure. This guy is from Lukenbach. Before, now they've got them penned, but they used to run free range. And I love going there and taking students there and photographing. I just love him, the contrast in the colors, just the whole feeling. I did use almost the whole thing. I did it in palette knife because with the roosters, I feel like the palette knife gives it a little more energy and you get the feel of a rooster. They're never holding still. They're always moving. And I wanted to get the feel of feathers without actually painting individual feathers. So that was my idea there. Also, just to have a lot of paint. I love texture and to play with that paint a little bit. And, I'm going outside the edges, which is fun. Really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, this painting, it has a lot of freedom and like you know, if I was painting, I would have been scared to put some like this, like, you know, they're just kind of, there's freedom in there, which actually is confidence. You know, I think that's the thing. It's the confidence of the artist. Certainly I would not have that confidence but I think that's what makes it so fun, is it gives it a playful feeling because it's not going for absolute perfection. It's got that looseness to it that
I
makes
want
it
to
have
feel,
the energy.
feel loose. I want to feel the movement, the energy, and do little things like that. I have to put music on for that. So because there's kind of a rhythm to it. And I like trying to bring the energy of the animal to the painting. And that's what I was trying to do there.
What kind of music do you listen to when you're painting?
All different kinds of music. I used to listen to classical, and then I was like, no, I need something with energy. I mean, I listened to Bob Marley. This was probably done to Bob Marley. I like, he works really well with palette knife, you know, you get jamming, you get moving with music, and that kind of comes through onto the painting.
That's fantastic. Well, Cheri, is there anything else you want to tell us about the Texas Masters pieces that you've got here? I so appreciate you taking the time to Zoom with us.
Sure.
Our little virtual opening here.
Sure. No, I love it. These 3 pieces, all Texas models. I do enjoy that. I enjoy, you know, getting out around all the local animals. That's what I love about Texas, and really happy to be in the show. And this is fun.
Yeah, it's a new experience. It's been a year since we saw you here in the gallery. So Lukenbach Charmer, Fredericksburg Fawn, and Spring Innocence are all available at Insight Gallery. So give us a call and we'd love to chat with you.
Thank you.